You know exactly what happened to the chicken. You have such a vivid memory about what happened to the chicken and how it was in the mouth of the dog, of Baba. And then you took it out, and then you don't remember. You might have said goodbye, you didn't say goodbye, you're just going to leave the property. You don't remember what you said, your last conversation with your loved ones, with Maggie and Paul. You don't remember what you said. You might have said that. He says, I might have said that, but I don't remember. But you remember exactly what happened with picking up the chicken from the dog's mouth. You went to get the chicken, which the dog was coming towards you to show you that he's got a chicken, and getting the chicken, and everything that has to do with the dog and the chicken, but you don't know what happened and what you said exactly the last time that you saw your wife and son.
I can't tell you the exact words.
You don't remember your conversation after you put that chicken up. Did y'all talk about the chicken?
No, I don't think we did.
Did you talk with Paul about Cash's tail?
After the chicken?
Yeah.
No, I know I didn't do that.
So is the kennel video still going on before you go get the chicken? I mean, you've heard it, correct? You've heard it in this courtroom.
I don't know exactly. I don't know exactly, but in close timing to Bubba coming out of those woods with the chicken, I got up and took the chicken from him.
So did you say goodbye? According to your new story?
He's smiling.
Did I say goodbye?
Yeah.
Did I say
Did you talk to
goodbye?
them at all, or did you just get the chicken, put it on there, jump on there, and just take off?
I wouldn't have just gone off. I mean, I would have said, I'm leaving.
Okay.
Did I say goodbye or bye?
And again, go ahead.
I mean, there would have been some, there would have been some exchange. I'm not staying here.
Well, what was that exchange? I mean, you've had such a photographic memory about these news stories. What happened here?
When Mr. Waters went to cross-examine him, he would have started with, good morning, good afternoon. What would you like me to call you, sir? Would you like me to call you Alec Murdaugh, or would you like me to call you Alex Murdaugh? That would have been something that would have caught him by surprise, because Alec was knowledgeable enough as a lawyer to know how to play Mr. Waters. You have to be such a great actor to be able to know that there's an audience, the audience meaning us, all of us watching, but most importantly, the most immediate audience, the present audience in the place, which are the jurors, to be able to know how to go about moment by moment by moment, listen, answer. What did he say? Be in the moment. Forget about what you wanted to ask, because he's giving you gifts and you don't know how to take them to play in your favor. That shows that he is a bad actor, because remember, we're doing this as if they were characters in a scenario. So when he went to sit down, because he's so knowledgeable, he sat in the chair and he prepared the microphone. He got close to it because he wants to be heard, and he was facing sideways. He was looking the jurors. Mr. Murdaugh, are you comfortable in the chair? Is this something that you do because you know how you have been able to manipulate so many people before this? You were speaking to those people whom you stole money from directly. Are you doing the same thing right now? Are you playing the jurors? Creighton Waters was not prepared to put to the side his plan of how he was going to question Alec Murdaugh and be in the moment and listen to what he's giving him and follow up. It was so frustrating to watch. How is it possible that actors have more training psychologically, behaviorally? There's a part in our brain that lets us know that those tears come from a place of selfishness. They don't come out of a place of regret and of a situation that was truthful. He's crying for himself. Do I feel for this guy when he's crying real tears? No, I don't. Yes, I do. Even the audiences are not trained to be able to detect pretend from truth. Your son, Paul, he is giving us the evidence from beyond the grave, the little detective. Those are the personal questions that Waters did not go into, specific personal questions where you bring in the people. This is another moment that you missed, the fact that he's coming out with observation. Mr. Waters, take a listen. Be in the moment. You're looking at him, but you're not seeing him. You're concentrated on holding your stupid water. When I see people drink water during a rehearsal in acting, I just want to take the water and throw it out the window. Don't allow your senses to be involved in something that's like a bottle, because you're not going to be alert as a prosecutor, as an observer to what's happening. If you're involving the sense of touch and the sense of taste to your stupid bottle of water, which you could wait until the break, then the other senses are not going to be developed. They're not going to be heightened enough to be able to pay attention to what he's saying. If he's starting to make all these habitual tics, nervous tics, I would have been very kind if I were Waters, and I would have said, Mr. Murdoch, are you okay? Do you need some water, sir? Because you're making all these sounds. It seems like you're making all these sounds with your mouth. You're smacking your lips around, or you're blowing your nose, or you're inhaling, breathing in a different way than I've just seen you do a couple of minutes ago. Would you like some water? Do you have water? Here I am. I'm offering you a generous part of me, and I'm saying, do you want to take a moment? Do you want to take a moment? I'll get you a new bottle of water. Let me know when you can talk, and let me know when your mouth is not going to be dry. That's how you respond in the moment between two characters who are being played by actors. If you take in the other person and you are responsive in this way to the other actor, then you're going to take the other actor by surprise. Waters is drinking water the whole time. I don't know, there's a joke in there. I'm not trying to make a joke because this is like really, really bad, but it's even called the trial of the century. Take acting for lawyers. Mr. Waters, I'm available. Call me. His team, call me so I can train you. There are so many seminars who are being done by smart lawyers where they hire people like me, acting coaches, with all of these tools that I'm talking about. Really? Would you like a tissue? And then he would have come as the nice person. He's being kind in the way that he's asking the questions. You can still become aggressive for moments, and you offer him water because his mouth is dry, or ask him about it. Then you don't seem like the aggressor. You just ask them the lie that you told about when you last saw your child, Paul, and your wife, Maggie, the last time that you saw them, the people you would not hurt. You decided that it was a good idea to lie about in the process of how you contribute to solve who the murderers were. No, he goes on. He's not having emotions because now he's not being questioned by his defense team. When he was being questioned by the defense team, by his friends, lawyers, he was able to allow those fake emotions to develop and to be put on, because he knew that he doesn't have to fear what the next question was going to be. If they were to come, they wouldn't just come when he turned them on. The emotions would have come. They just come. They surprise you. When emotions surprise you, that's when they come from an honest place, because you don't even know where they're going to be triggered and what they're going to be triggered by. Why didn't you ask him about that? What was Maggie and Paul doing at the property, and where was Buster? Have you noticed that the way Buster is sitting in the courtroom, every time he's being mentioned by the defense attorneys, he is being mentioned with his girlfriend. There's Buster and his girlfriend. The way that Alec Murdoch talks about him, it's about Buster and it's Brooklyn, his girlfriend, to drive this point across to people that he has a girlfriend. But if you look at the interaction between the two of them, when they come to court and when they leave and when they sit together, I never see Buster interact. I never see any kind of relationship, chemistry. Even actors playing those characters would have a chemistry. You would see a hand being placed on Buster from the girlfriend, or Buster consoling the girlfriend. You would see some interaction, you would see some chemistry, because actors would have to come up with that chemistry, even if it's just friendship. I wonder what that is. You know, the whole story with the other murder that happened with a young, beautiful child that was found on this in the middle of the road, and the alleged, not proven, gossip and the rumors were that Buster might have had some kind of a relationship with that boy. But there's so much to that too. The Murdoch family, they were such a dynasty for 100 years. Thank you, everyone. Bye.